rest of them aren't really that great. What if we get a whole new knife set? Coming to us from Cuisinart, which is a name we know, we trust, we love. We've had them in our kitchens for years and years and years. But we're not getting just a knife set. Look at how gorgeous. I mean, I have never, ever, ever seen knives that look this good. This is a 12-piece. It's ceramic coated, which means your food is not gonna stick to the knives, and it's a little bit of everything that you need. You're going to get the 8-inch chef knife, the 8-inch slicer, the 7-inch Santoku knife, the 5-inch serrated knife, and a 3.5-inch paring knife. All of these come with their own sheath, so once you put this into the drawer or you put it anywhere, it's for safety, it keeps it nice and, clean. This, though, is the game changer. You're also going to get a pair of amazing kitchen shears with its own sheath as well. If you wanted to go out, Cuisinart, right, the name, and you just got the chef knife, you got it, just the chef knife on its own, you would spend the price of what this entire bundle is. For one knife, you're looking at about 15 bucks. Here it is. So that's $15, $15, $15, another $13, $10, another $10. So that's $77.08 worth of knives today for $13.97. And because Cuisinart said, we know what we're doing. We've been doing this for a long time. They come in with a lifetime warranty. Here's your choices. The one we've been looking at here with these beautiful kind of leaves on it, beautiful little purples and different colors. This is the one we're calling Neutral Nature. But look over here. Never ever, I'm telling you, have I seen a knife set. This is the one we're calling Rainbow Metallic, and I'll kind of give it a little bit of a turn here. Do you see how it has that iridescent, kind of beautiful metallic? All of the handles are in this beautiful teal color. 769531 is your item number. It's a customer pick. Read the reviews on here. Stephanie Roberts, who is our culinary expert, is gonna do some chopping, show us all the different things we could do with these different knives. Oh, and you have beautiful pink on. Good morning.
Good morning, happy Friday. Oh my gosh, Tina, I'm so excited for me, for you, for everybody. This is the best way to start a day. The value of these knives, as you just talked about, unbelievable. And it's because it's Cuisinart. So we were talking about the gorgeousness of the rainbow. I'm going to use this set. So this is a large chef's knife. When I use a large chef's knife, I need the knife to do the work for me. So how about that for a test? To me, like pineapples, butternut squash, those are scary things to have to work with on my own in the kitchen. This makes such easy work of things like getting through that rind, getting a nice cut. Look at how I got right in there. Don't buy the pineapple pre-cut at the stores. It's not as fresh. They don't do a great job trimming. You're going to pay so much more per pound, but I know why you do, because you're scared to do it yourself. This is why you want a sharp knife, a good knife, and that is what Cuisinart is giving us. So these knives are stainless steel with a ceramic coating, and what I like about that ceramic coating is that it glides right through everything and then releases the food. So not only am I able to do such a great job getting the edges off, the rinds off, but then it just goes right through the food, making things like fruit salad so much easier for me to cut. Now, truth be told, I have very small hands. So when I do knife work, especially with large knives, it really matters to me how it feels in my hands. When we get less confident with knives, I think, is when they're weighted in the back and you're always fighting it. Or maybe you're tempted to put your finger up on the top. That's not a safe way to work with a knife. The safe way is to hold it here. But what I like so much about this, it literally is perfectly balanced in my hand so that when I do knife work, suddenly I look pretty fancy, Tina. It's not about speed, it's about comfort. And this gives me the comfort and then also the confidence to do a great job in the kitchen. So I always like to start with the big chef's knife simply because for a lot of us, that's the one where I feel like we don't have as much confidence. But as you mentioned, this isn't just about one great knife. This is about 5 great knives with these so important blade guards, because now I can slip them into a drawer and know that I'm always going to be safe, plus the kitchen shears. So the chef knife made quick work of a pineapple. I love that this set has a Santoku knife. And again, you may think, well, I don't need fancy, lots of different knives. What is great about this knife is that it specializes in food release. So if I'm doing something like cutting cheese, and trust me, I try to find an excuse to cut cheese and add it to my salads or make a nice cheese board every chance I get. Do you see how easily that comes right off the blade for me? I'm not left with all of that gummy goo that often happens when we cut cheese. So this one gives me that great release. But every single one of these knives, so balanced in my hand, so comfortable in my grip, it's almost tacky, if you will. I don't feel like there's a concern of it slipping at all, especially important when I do something like, let's say, slice a tomato.
Look at that, you're
Look at
not
how
squishing
easily.
it. It's not like all the
Yep.
juice and the seeds from inside the tomato are squishing out because your knife is so dull that it like mushes it instead of cuts through it. Look, you might have a bunch of knives in your drawer right now, right? But we always go to one because one's the one that's sharp. It's the one that we can actually use. How about if we just take them all out, start fresh, and I don't want anyone to wake up this morning and look at that $13.97 and being like, I'm getting a $13.97 knife set. You are not. You're getting an opportunity to get almost a 78, and I feel like that's even being pretty, you know, generous in the price. It's Cuisinart, it's a customer pick, and it's a lifetime warranty on these knives. So think weddings, think housewarming gifts, think if somebody's leaving for the first time and getting their own place, they don't have those items. And I'll tell you what, if anybody comes over and you are cutting in front of them with this knife, Stephanie, they are gonna be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me see that knife. I've never seen one with decor actually on the knife. So remember, it's 5 knives. You're getting each one with its own sheath, and you're getting the scissors, which I use all the time in my kitchen, whether it's to cut bags open, it's cut food, whatever it is. These are good, super sharp knives, and you're getting a sheath with that as well. This is the one that we're calling our neutral nature. If you want the one that Stephanie has in her hand, and every time she cuts and you see that little kind of like glimmer of metallic that's in there, that's the one we're calling rainbow metallic. So remember, 8-inch chef knife, 8-inch in the slicer, 7 in the Santoku. This one is the serrated knife. So you see this one's a little bit different. It's got that serrated edge on there, and you have the 3.5 in the pairing, plus the scissors and the sheath. This is absolutely over a $77 value in a 12-piece Cuisinart lifetime warranty. This, maybe pick up one of each, Stephanie, even if maybe you want one and you want one, you know, for if you have a rental or an RV or something like that. At this price, it is unbelievable. I know the last time we saw you, Stephanie, so many people ended up purchasing this, and I think it's because they're different, and we're getting a little personality in the kitchen, which I think is so cool.
Absolutely. I love the personality, whether you choose the print or you like the rainbow iridescence. But something else you pointed out that is so important, lifetime guarantee. Don't look at this price and think, well, gosh, for that price, obviously these aren't high quality. Oh my gosh, 2 things to remember. Cuisinart, that name speaks for itself. They don't put their names on things that aren't high quality. But more important than that, not only has Cuisinart put their name on this, Cuisinart has said, oh, okay, we'll go ahead and show you how serious we are. Lifetime guarantee. A paring knife. Should this paring knife stop cutting the way you want it to chop an onion, Cuisinart will replace it. That is how sure they are that the sharpness will last, that you'll be happy with the way this fits in your hand, and that it will continue to work for you. So I absolutely love that. And the other thing, Tina, is you were talking about sharpness. You know, I try not to cut my grapes because my children are old enough. You may be at the point where you are cutting grapes for little ones. But I like to show this on camera to show how razor thin I can slice a grape with a paring knife, just to show you the control that I have because they're that sharp and I can be that precise. Something else fun, I'm glad you mentioned the shears. What a great way to cut chicken nuggets, to cut pizza if you're cutting food for little ones. Maybe adding some more fresh herbs to your salad. Since I've been demoing the shears and cutting a few more herbs, suddenly, I'll be honest, I eat these salads for lunch when I get the chance because they're so yummy and I've got all my freshness here. Wow, does a salad get better when I do things like cut fresh herbs on it. So just to have these kitchen shears, you don't always have to get a knife out. You know, maybe your kids are getting themselves snacks later in the day and you don't want them using knives. teach them how to cut a piece of pizza. Teach them how to, you know, cut a piece of food in half so that they can get some familiarity with the kitchen and you don't have to worry about sharpness.
I mean,
Speaking of sharpness.
Stephanie, did you not see my knife skills there for a moment? I mean, did you see I was cutting through the zucchini like butter? I mean, it was like warm butter going through there. I'm telling you, if I saw this, I would think, oh, it's pretty. It probably isn't really sharp. Or, oh, it's pretty, it's not really that functional. It's every box checked you could possibly want with this. It is Cuisinart. It is it's sharpened on both sides, which I think is what you were going for, Stephanie, on this one. Every single one has its own sheath, its own cover to it. So when you put it into a drawer, you're not gonna get any ouchies when you go to reach for anything. It is 5 beautiful, functional, customer pick, lifetime warranty knives with the sheath, with the scissors. I'm telling you, I use my scissors every single day. You can use them for food and then wash them. You can use them to open bags. You can do whatever. This one is absolutely one of those that you have to get before we don't have anymore. 769531 is the item number. Stephanie, chop up maybe some veggies, make an omelet. It's in the morning time.
Absolutely, great idea. So I'm actually trying to drink more water. I know many of us pledged that at the beginning of the year. So I'm adding fresh lemon slices. Again, don't be intimidated by the rough skin of citrus. Oh my gosh, it's orange and grapefruit season too right now. So easy to cut. Again, I'm using my Serrated knife because it's sharp. It's not gonna slip. This gives you confidence, safety, and oh, by the way, they're so cute and fun. It is a total great way to start the day.
Stephanie, I love it so much. Go, cook, slice, have fun. By the way, I was looking at this one and I thought, what is a great compliment to this one? I'm gonna do you a solid. Grab this and then grab this next item I'm about to tell you at. This is the Magical Collection.